Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Xia, Legends of a Drift System with the Embers of a Forsaken Star and Missions and Powers expansions, where we're just about to start episode 11. But before we do, yes, we've got to make a quick trip to Catweazle's Cock-Up Corner. Okay, here we are at Catweazle's Cock-Up Corner. What did I get wrong last turn? Just a couple of things. When the scoundrel got destroyed, I immediately respawned him here on Loath. You do not do that. I should have rolled a d20 and he could have respawned anywhere on the board. But I forgot to do it, so we'll just take it that we respawned him on 5 here at Loath. Going forwards, I'll do it properly. But yeah, missed that one. The other thing I got wrong was regarding fame points. Now, I did say that we didn't get a fame point on a couple of occasions last turn because we didn't sell all of our cubes. That is incorrect. That is the old way. The new way, as per Embers of the Forsaken Star, is you only have to get rid of 2 of those cubes, and we did that. So I think that means that both Cobra Hex and Johnny Neptune got an extra fame point, so they are now on 11 fame points. As you can see, they're here, and they are both Intrepid Navigators. So they have actually gone up 1. I think they sold Hollow and Spice, so that would have given them an extra fame point. Fortunately, Intrepid Navigator, it's just a grey space, so we don't have to pull a title card or an event card or anything like that. So that's pretty much it. One other thing I was asked about was Cinderbird here going through the planetary shield. He can go through the planetary shield, and that was done correctly. There is a frequently asked question on the website, and yes, both the Scoundrel and Cinderbird can try and go through a planetary shield. They can't go through the entrance of a lawful planet. That isn't allowed. Just think of the entrance, we'll have a load of like laser cannon and stuff at the entrance to stop them getting through. But if they want to try and sneak through the planetary shield somewhere else, much like Ves Virgo, they can do. Now, actually, in the rules as they stand, they could pretty much like go on a suicide mission and attempt to cross that planetary shield again and again and again until they blow up. Now, I'm not going to play it like that. I'm going to play it like I did during the last turn, whereby they'll have a couple of goes at it, but if it looks like they're going to destroy themselves, then they will stop. But as it stands in the rules, and the AI for those outlaws, they would actually keep on trying to get through the planetary shield, even if they destroyed themselves. As I say, I'm playing it a little differently. They will try. Think of it as they're trying a daring heist. So they will try and get through the planetary shield, but they will stop short of actually blowing themselves up. So just to clarify that was allowed. Okay, so I think that is it for Catweazle's Cock-Up Corner. So now we can carry on with the game, move on to the action phase for Johnny Neptune. Let's get across to his player area. And here we are with Johnny. Okay, we'll take his armed tokens over to the board. I think what we'll look to do is we'll look to sell all of his cargo here. So Neo Damascus, then Dorovin 5 to get rid of that. And is there anything else? Don't think he'll be going past an anomaly, so we'll just keep that just in case he gets close to one. But other than that, in fact, I can't see him going near an anomaly at all. We're going to get rid of that. We'll just discard it. He's decided not to do it. And there is no penalty for getting rid of it, I don't think. No. So he's just going to get rid of it, no penalty, and he'll pick up another one somewhere else. Yeah, we'll try and get another shuttle mission because then he can get that veteran title card. We'll take these with us as well, just in case. And while we're doing that trading, we'll try and stop on a planet and hopefully get rid of all of this damage that Cinderbeard saddled us with. But because we're going to Neo Damascus and Doravin 5, we'll be getting plenty far away from Mr. Cinderbeard, so I think we'll be alright. But we do have damage on our GTS, so we won't be able to use our GTS. The rest of the damage went into empty hull spaces. Okay, let's get across to the board, see how he does. And here we are with Johnny and the Manchester. It's just here. So first things first, let's use an engine. He's got a Raptor K, so that is a D12. And let's pop this in here. Can we see that? Yes, we can. And let's give it a roll. He gets a 9. Excellent. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's well on his way to Neo Damascus. We will now roll again and use another engine. Where are we? There it is. Pop that on the engine. Let's roll again. And another 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Onto the cell space. Oh, actually I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 onto the cell space. Just so he goes over that mission point, which means we can collect 3 more missions. 1, 2, 3. I'll have a look at those in the status phase. Hopefully he'll have a bounty mission in there. And yeah, so he's on the cell space. He's going to sell both of his spice. So it gets rid of that. That will generate plasma, which means he gets 1,000 credits because plasma was in demand. And he gets 1,000 for each of those spice. So that's 3,000 credits. He's got enough to repair his ship now. Don't think he's going to pick up any plasma. We'll try and sell this cyber. Oh, and he also, of course, gets a... what does he get? He gets a vein point. Of course he does, because he sold 2 of those. Or will he buy some plasma? Because he's got an inertial harness here. And he's just sold something. In fact, I should have used hard bargaining, shouldn't I? I forgot. Oh, what an idiot. Don't. Right, after you take the cell action, move up to 3 spaces. We'll just move the 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and we've used that now. Doesn't cost us any energy, so that's fine. Now we'll try hard bargaining, which I should have rolled previously. We'll just roll a d20, get rid of that. An 18. So I think that we receive plus 1,000 per cube we sell from now on. I should have rolled that before. I've got an extra 2,000 credits. Dope! But yeah, so we've still got an engine left. So he's going to use that on his final engine. We're going to roll the D12 again. A 12! Awesome. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to stop there on the cell space. And he's going to sell a cyber here, which will generate a Terra Cube, We'll put that onto the economy board. He gets 2,000 credits for that because he used hard bargaining, which cost him 3 energy. I'll just take that off. 1, 2, 3. So he's on 9 energy. Flip that over. Okay. And yes, he gets 2,000 credits. So he's now on 5,000 credits. He doesn't get a fame point for that because he only sold a single cube. We do have a zoo now, don't we? Up at the north end of the map there. So I think what we'll do, having sold that, he will use his impulse of 2. Flip that over. He will go 1, 2. Again, he went over a mission point. So I just want to try and make sure that I get one of these shuttle missions. So we'll have 6 of these. 1, 2, 3. To look through in a moment. Yes, he's on Dorovin. 5. Buy space. He's going to buy some Terra. So he's got 5,000. How much space has he got? 3. Yeah, he's just going to spend 1,000 and buy 2 Terra cubes. He's going to take those off the economy board. And he'll pop them in his cargo pod. Okay, so he's still got 4,000 credits. He's going to stop there. So he's not going to use that. That remain armed. And he's not going to use his Batea grid either. So we'll put that back on his player area. Okay, right. So that's it for his action phase. Let's get back to his player area and get on with the business phase. And here we are with Johnny. We're on planet. So we'll take these off here. They go to disarmed. He gets all of his energy back, so he's back to 14. He's going to spend 2,000 credits to repair his ship. If I can pick them up. So he can get rid of all this. Gets his GTS back. There we go, put them in there. And excellent. Excellent stuff. He might even buy... Yeah, he's got 2,000 left. Before he sets off, next turn, he may even buy a bit more Terra. He's got a bit more room. So he may buy some more. Alright, I don't think he's going to buy anything else. Like another GTS or anything. He just wants to... But yes, he's going to spend 1,000. He is going to buy something. I think what he's going to buy is over here. I'm going in the wrong direction. Or is it? Bear with me, viewers. Oh, they're in here. Found it. Yes. He's going to buy another cargo pod. There's a plonk of cargo pod there. And he's got one here as well. So he's got 2 cargo pods now. He is a trader after all, so he may as well get the cargo pods going. Alright, so that's it for his business phase. Next up is the status phase. And here we are at the status phase. He does have a fame point. He becomes a fearless privateer because he sold 2 spice. So that means we get a title card. So let's just do a cut and flip it over. So we have Gambler. Dance with Lady Luck, 2 fame points. To claim this title, be the first player to successfully salvage 7 times in 1 turn. Ooh, that's tough. Because you do that in a debris field. So if you roll under a 3, you're destroyed. So, ooh, yeah, have to be feeling lucky to take this one on. Once claimed, this title grants you may add +1 to salvage rolls, which is quite good if you get it, because that means it's a 1 or a 2 where you get destroyed, not a 1, 2 or a 3. But all the same, oof, that's a bit rough. Okay, we'll pop that in there. So that is our new title. Having done that, we will rearm all of our tokens for 3 energy and get our impulse back. 1, 2, 3, we get that energy back, we're on a planet. And we get inertia harness back, and we get hard bargaining back. Remember to do hard bargaining at the start of the turn. What a clown. I'd have an extra 2,000 credits if I'd bloody gone for that straight away like I should have. Okay, let's have a look at the missions. We're interested in shuttle missions. There's a shuttle mission right at the top. So we've got 3 possible shuttle missions. I'll put these to one side just in case that all of these are completely unsuitable, but hopefully one will be okay. Transport passengers. We're going to start a new life. A small family of nomads is hoping to make it on one of the harvest ships that patrol the gaseous clouds of lower stratus. Krella 4 we haven't got. Lower stratus we haven't got, so forget about that one. Transport passengers. A criminal has completed his sentence and is going to get right to living it up on a rim casino. I need some time on the tables. You think he also needs some time in a shower. What? The keep is on the board. And Vortex 86 is on the board, but it's quite a trip. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually 5 sectors, which is 4,000. So that's a possible. Shuttle, transport passengers. A small detachment of militia need a ride to Lunari, which is on the board, for a tech weapons training exercise. Lunari's tech sector is renowned for its devastating weaponry. Pick up passengers at Outpost 338. We can do that. And to Lunari. And that is just a little trip of 2 sectors, which will be 2,000. Tell you what, I think we'll do this one. So we will keep this shuttle trip, the keep to Vortex 88. That'll be a nice trip all along the board. He does have really good engines now, so I think that'll be worthwhile doing. So we'll discard all the others. And that is it, I think. Yes, that is it for his status phase. He hasn't got an NPC to look after as yet. So what he might do on his way up to the keep, he might pick up the sellsword, have a bit of defence against Cinderbeard and the scoundrel. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, that's it for Johnny Neptune. Next up is Cobra Hex. And here we are with Cobra Hex and the Cold Phoenix. So we're going to need these. Now, he hasn't got any cargo, but he's not bothered about cargo anymore. What he's after is killing bad guys. So what he's going to do, he's going to head towards Loth, I think, and Cinderbeard and the scoundrel, and he's going to be looking to take them on. So we'll take these. We'll also try and, because he's got the M comp, we'll also try and go over a mission point, try and get him another bounty hunter mission. And other than that, yes, he's just going hunting. So let's get across to the board, see how he gets on. And here we are with the Cold Phoenix. He's here currently on Lunari. What he's going to do first is he's going to use his impulse power first. So he's just going to flick that over, and that's going to give him 3 movement. He's going to go over this mission space for 1, then he's going to go 2, 3 to here, And having done that, we'll just pick up these missions. So 1, 2, 3. Might try and get a few more, might try and go over another mission point. Just trying to get one of those bounty missions, but as it stands, he's just picked up 3. Now he's going to use 3 energy. He's going to use his wormhole ripper. So that puts him down to 11 energy. Let's have a quick look at this again. So we're going to roll a d20. And high as possible, because we want to get as near to Loath as we can. Hopefully close enough that we can start attacking something. So if we roll a 20, I might put myself right next to the scoundrel. Have a go at the scoundrel. Mind you, he's in an asteroid field, isn't he? We'll have a think. Anyway, we'll see what we roll first. We might just roll a 1 to 4, so then it'll be moot. But let's see what we get. And he actually did roll a 20. I don't believe it. Excellent roll. So that's a fame point. So he too is a fearless privateer. But yes, that 20, excellent. And he can go anywhere. Now we've got a bit of a problem, because neither of these actual scoundrels, we can't really take them on at the moment, because one's in an asteroid field and the other's actually on Loath. And if I could enter Loath, but that would give me a bounty as well, and he's not keen on getting a bounty himself. So what's he going to do? Fancy rolling a 20 when it's like this. I think, let's just check his other... Now, he destroyed... He could get 2,000 credits because he did destroy the cell sword, and we've yet to pick up the cash for that. So what we're going to do is... Yes, that's thrown me that. I wasn't expecting to get into a position where I could actually attack Cinderbeard or the Scoundrel. I thought I might be able to get over here you know, somewhere over here, and sort of drag them towards me. Little did they know that that's what I wanted. But yeah, that's thrown me a little bit, getting a 20. We'll move that out of the way, because what we're going to do is we are going to use the wormhole ripper here, and we're actually going to go onto the mission space on Kemplar 2, and we're going to turn in this bounty hunter mission. Yep, find and destroy any outlaw ship. That gives us 2,000 credits, so we'll take those because we didn't have any cash whatsoever, and we'll keep that bounty hunter mission. And we are now on another mission point, so we will take some more missions. And we've already done a cut, haven't we? So we'll take another 3. So we've now got 6 missions to choose from, of which we can take 2, because we have now turned in that bounty hunter mission. Okay, so we used the wormhole ripper. Put that back over here as used. And we still haven't used any of these. So I'm trying to think what else he can do. He's got a shuttle mission as well. And he gets his fame point for that bounty hunter mission now. So that's 2 fame points because he rolled a 20. And he actually picked up the rewards for that mission. He has got a shuttle mission as well. He's got to pick up passengers at Burning Horse and take them to Tigress Gate. And this is an absolute doddle, because the 2 mission points are right next to each other. So I think we're going to have a try at this. So he's not actually going to be doing much fighting this turn, but yes, let's do a few of these little missions. So he's going to use his engine. He's got a Halon engine. He's got 1 GTS as well. So he's going to roll a D8. Just pop this in here. And he rolls an 8. He's rolling like a demon. Okay, he's going to move 8. We'll move up a bit, because he's going to be going that way. So want to make sure that he remains on camera. So I'll be back in a second. And here he is. So let's do his 8 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do that. I always drop them. Let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now he's on the wrong mission point there. That's his delivery mission point. So he's going to have to use another engine. And so here we go. There's his engine. So he's going to use his second engine. I'll roll, but don't worry, he's got a GTS. He rolled a 7 anyway. He's just going to go here for 1. And then he's going to pick up his passengers. Just got to check his missions. Yeah. Completing a mission objective is a you've got to stop, but he's not completing a mission objective, he's actually starting one. And because he's picking passengers up, I think that's like picking cargo up, and you can pick cargo up as a minor action. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick them up as a minor action. Now they're only going a sector, so that's just going to be back to here. So he's rolled a 7, which is an 8 with his GTS. He's just going to go 1, 2. But he did go into the Burning Horse Nebula. So he has got to roll a D20 again. And for energy loss. And he rolls a 4. So he loses 4 energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's down to 7 energy. That's fine. Then, having picked up those passengers, he comes back to here. He's got to stop his movement here because he is completing the shuttle mission. And he's going to get himself 2,000 credits for that and a fame point. So another fame point, that's 3 fame points. He's picked up this turn. So he's on fire, the lad. So there we go. He's up to 4,000 credits, which is great. And now what he's going to do is he's going to use his final engine because he wants to present himself as a target. So let's roll that D8. He's got a GTS, a 6, so that becomes an 8. So he's going to go 1. He's not going to use the Deltus Gate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's put himself there. He's well within range of both Cinderbeard and the Scoundrel. So he's probably going to take some hits, but he wants to try and drag them towards him if he can. In fact, let's have a think about... I'm going to put him back where he was for a second. Just going to have a quick think about the best place to place him. Okay, I am back. Had a think. I think the best place to place him is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's difficult. What I'm thinking about, you see, is this guy. This guy is going to make it to the cell spot, and they're going to try and attack him. And you know what? I'll keep him there. If they attack the merchant, they attack the merchant. Doesn't really matter who draws the Scoundrel and Cinderbeard towards our friend here. That doesn't really matter, as long as they come towards him. And if they're attacking the merchant, they're not attacking him, are they? So even though he's got shields and stuff, that should be... yeah, I think that's the play. So, and we put him on a planet as well, which will help. Okay, so he's back on Kemplar 2. He's not going to use his last arm token, so that'll remain armed. He's not used his Scarlight hull, he's not used his TAC X, so he just gets them straight back. And that is going to be it for his action phase. So let's move into the business phase. And here we are at the business phase. Alright, so these go as disarmed. We'll pop those in there, which is cool. They'll go there. And what else? Gets all of his energy back. He's on planet. And I think that is it. And yep, we can go straight into the status phase, I think. Okay, let's go to the status phase. And here we are at the status phase. Okay, so he gets 3 fame points. He gets 1 for rolling a natural 20. He gets another 1 for completing the bounty mission. That means we will get an event card. So let's do a... We've got another trade embargo. Don't be caught with cybernetics. Cyber is under a trade embargo. Buying or selling cyber is illegal, and taking either action will earn you a bounty of 1,000 credits. Buy cyber at 1,000 for 4 cubes, plus £1,000 bounty. Sell cyber, 1 extra fame point for 4 plus cubes. Credits as usual, plus £1,000 credit bounty. Every time somebody buys or sells cyber, place 1 damage on this card. This card leaves play when there are 3 damage on the card. Perhaps Vesvirgo might take this on. Why not, for a laugh? So we've got another trade embargo. Pop that on there. I don't think anybody's got any cyber. Oh, no. Yes. There are quite a few people with cyber, actually. Yes, we've got Aquascion and Vesvirgo have cyber, so that's bad news. Okay, well, never mind. That's the way the cookie crumbles. What we were doing, fame points. So he gets another fame point for obviously doing his transport mission, the shuttle mission. So he's now a dominant raider. Streaking ahead. Alright, so he's a dominant raider now. Trade embargo on cyber. Doesn't say anything about taking him off the economy board. So I'll leave it on there. But yes, it's just the trading of it, isn't it? Okay, we get Wormhole Ripper back. And we will arm these. Cost 3, 1, 2, 3, but we'll get it back, we're on a planet. Impulse comes back. And that is it, I think. Apart from, yes, we've got some cards to go through. So if anything, we want bounty missions. Smuggler, Thief, we're not interested in those. There's a cargo, research, a boom, we're not interested in. Unfortunately, we've got no bounty hunter missions. Cargo, deliver goods to clients. The casinos go through spice like a grobbo worm through a ripe mango. They are more than willing to part with their not so hard earned credits in order to obtain said spice. Pick up cargo cubes. Now this has got cyber in, but we could pick up just 1 spice, so we'll keep that, seeing as he can have 3, and it's just deliver the cargo to Vortex 86, the mission point there. Research, scan for scientific data. A bone-thin lab technician appears on your comm. I want you to find a specific nebula gas. It exhibits some interesting properties. All this talk about gas reminds you of dinner last night. Whoa! Fly to Burning Horse, that should be easy enough. Collect data by rolling a T20, and then you take it to Neo Damascus, so we'll take that one as well. And finally, we've got a shuttle, transport passengers, a wedding party is looking for transport back to home on Doravin 5 after a week of fun in the sun. I'll miss the Mon Mangoes, sorry, but it will be good to get back to the farm. And the passengers are going to Azor. So we've got Doravin 5 and Azor. How many sectors is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 sectors. So that's still, is it 3,000 credits? It is, 4 sectors. So we'll take all of those. So we've got research, cargo, and shuttle. That's okay. That'll do. Looks like he could actually finish the game as far as the fame point track goes just by doing missions. So Johnny Neptune's going to have to get off his ass if he wants to be the most famous person in the drift system. We'll get rid of those. Alright, so that's it for Cobra Hex. And next up, we've just got to do the Enforcer very quickly. We'll bob across to the board and then it will be Aquaside. And here we are with the Enforcer. Now, both the Scoundrel and our friend Cinderbeard are over a sector away. So I think what he's going to do is he's just going to go to a lawful planet. And it's got to be the one that's furthest away, which is Lunari, I believe. Lunari seems to be a bit further away than Kemplar 2. So he's just going to move 9. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's slightly off camera, isn't it? Let's move around a bit. So he's moved here and he's on his way to Lunari over here, which is pretty much giving a bit of a free rein to the outlaws of the galaxy, which are on the other side. But that's the way the AI works, so he's heading towards Lunari. Okay, that's it for the Enforcer. Next up is Aquascion. And here we are with Aquascion. So she's got a bit of a problem because she's got 2 cyber cubes. But it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Now, she doesn't want to get a bounty. And so she's going to have to do something. But Vesvirgo's not too bothered about becoming an outlaw. So she'll just carry on with it. But yeah. Aquascion, we're going to have to figure something out. Okay, right, anyway. So we're going to need these. And we'll take those with us. At least she's got some terror, which isn't under an embargo. And let's see what she's going to do. Let's get over to Lunari. And here we are with Aquascion. So she's here. And yes, in a bit of a pickle. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to use our impulse first. So just going to use that, flick it over. That'll give her 2 movement. We're just going to go on to the mission spot. And we're going to pick ourselves up 3 missions. So we'll take a look at those during the status phase, because we don't currently have a mission. And then she's going to roll for movement. She's got a Raptor engine, which is a D12. She's got 2 GTS as well. Well, let's have a roll. That's a 10, so she will move the full 12. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, just into TK421 here. That's going to be her 4th move. And she's going to jettison this cargo. So she's getting rid of that cyber, because she doesn't want a bounty. Jettisoning is fine. That's not going to give her a bounty. In fact, picking picking it up won't give you a bounty. It's just the buying and selling of it. So that's it's going to be 4 to there. It's only a minor action. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we can't even excavate 12. The reason for that is, even if we successfully excavated, because of where we put our cargo cubes originally, we haven't got the space for it. We do have spare cargo hold space, but we don't have 2 in a row, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a blow. Otherwise, she would have done some excavating there, but her cargo pod has the 2 Terror in it, and that's the only sort of set of cargo space that have got 2 together. So that's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, we'll just have to carry on. We'll spend another one of these on another engine. Let's see if we can get anywhere near to Azure to sell this Terror. So we're going to roll another D12. That's a 4, plus 4 from our GTS is 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to carry us to there. And we may as well do exactly the same again. Use our last engine. We could do with a good roll this time though. Come on. That's a 6, so plus 4 is 10. Where's that going to get us? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't even get us inside because bloody Vest Virgo's in the way. That's okay. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. 7 to there. Then we're going to spend an energy and do a scan. So let's get these and do that. Flip it over. We've got Blench, which is an ice asteroid. It's got an exploration token, a mission point, oh, and a comet. You'll get to see a comet, and if we sort of move in here, that comet will move. So we'll pop that over there. So that's what's over there. That's Blench. And you could quarry for Ember there, which is good. And so she's moved there for 7. I've got so few exploration tokens that I can actually mix them up on the bit of card I've got. So I'll just pick one out of the middle, pop that on there. So I don't have to do any rolling anymore. And I'll just reposition the camera so you can see better. So here she is there. Oh, have I put it the right way round? It'd have been that T there. Sorry, gone the wrong way around. It should have gone this way around. There we are, put that on. Okay. And I think that was 7, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're just there, just outside the planetary boundary, and we'll stop there. I think we've got to put the comet on. I'll dig one out so you can have a look. Have a look at the comet miniatures. So there they are. This is a comet miniature. And it's just going to start there. So she hasn't actually gone on to there, so we're alright for the time being. What she's done is she's stayed on the actual Azure tile and should be able to get into there to sell that Terror next turn. So she's there. That is the end of her movement. Are we going to use anything else? No. So that can stay as armed. And all of her, I don't think, yeah, we'll use the energy scoop, why not? So we're just going to use, or is it worth it? Ugh. we've only spent 1 energy. We're on 13. We'll spend some energy to rearm tokens, but we've got plenty of energy left. We won't bother with the energy scoop. She should be okay for next turn. So we'll put those on there. Yep, she'll just stop there. She's done a bit of exploring. She's discovered Blench. She's jettisoned some cargo, so she won't become an outlaw. And basically not a very good turn for her. And that's bloody Cobra Hex, that, turning over that bloody trading cargo. Okay, that's it for her. She won't be having a business phase. She's not on a planet. So let's go straight to the status phase. And here we are at the status phase. And you can see here what I mean about, because these 2 Terror are here on this cargo bay, the cargo pod, we haven't got, even though we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 separate empty cargo bays, we don't have 2 together. I should have thought of that when I was arranging all this. So she couldn't do any excavation, unfortunately. But c'est la vie, we've got her nearer to Azor anyway. Alright, so what to do? These get disarmed. Pop those there. We get our impulse back. And yep, we're going to use 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, and rearm those. We don't get our energy back, but we still got 10 energy. That's plenty. Don't need to use the energy scoop for that. And what else? Yep, let's check these missions out. We could do with a decent mission. We're not going to do the baddie mission, but we've got 2 goody missions. So let's have a read. Cargo, deliver goods to clients. The Nomads are restocking their warships. Since they don't like making planetfall, they rely on other vessels to do their landlubbing for them. Pick up cargo cubes. Oh, Terror. And Plasma. We have got a Terror. So we could get 2,000 for it. But we've got to go to the ruins of Drelmoth, and I don't think that's come out. So, not that one. Shuttle, transport passengers. A wealthy governess and her charge are off for a weekend in the sun. They ask you for transport. You'd rather not deal with rich snobs, but credits are tight. Pick up passengers at the Deltus Gate, which I don't think we've got. And it's to Azor, but we do have Azor. So what we'll do is we'll keep this, just in case. Yeah. So we'll put that over there. It may be that the Deltus Gate will come out. So we'll just keep that. Alright, we'll get rid of these 2. And not a great turn for poor old Aquacyan. But at least she could take comfort in the fact that she's the prettiest captain of them all. Alright, that's it for her. That's it for her status phase. All we've got to do now is the merchant. And the merchant's heading to Kemplar 2, where he will get another, I think he's got 4,000 here. He has got 4,000 here. So that will become 5,000. I'll just put this back. There is absolutely no way that he's not going to make it to Kemplar 2, as he's got 15 movement. So we'll just put 5,000 on his card now. And we'll head across to the board and we'll see his movement. And here we are with the merchant. He's got 15 moves, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to be doing trading, so he's going to stop on the sell spot. He's going to get that 1,000 credits. He now has 5,000 credits. No Wonder the Scoundrel and Cinderbeard are going to be after him. Okay, so that's it for the merchant. That's it for Aquacyan. Next up, it is Ves Virgo. And here we are with Ves Virgo. First of all, we're going to need all of these. She does have a couple of cyber cubes, but they're to do with her transport mission, which is bad news for somebody. And yeah, so what Vessie's going to do is she's going to head on out. We'll take these just in case we need them. And oh yes, and the other thing was I threw this away last turn. I thought it was an old one that had sort of left hanging around, but of course it was the exploration token that we picked up, the Captain in Need, to take him to Kai. So that's not a mission. That is a Captain in Need. So I dug it out of the discard pile and put it back. All right, let's get across to the board and see what she's going to do. And here we are with Vess. There's the skimmer just coming out of Azure. All right, so she's going to pop out of there. So what she's going to do is she's going to use her impulse. So she's only going to move 3. Well, she's only going to move 2 really. She's going to go 1, 2. She's going to finish here right next to the unfortunate Aquascion. Because, yes, that's who these were for. And Aquascion cannot refuse them. So she's got to take them. So she's ended up with 2 cubes after she's just got rid of 2 cubes. So she put them onto her ship. What she does with them afterwards is completely up to her. But as it stands, she couldn't refuse them. And that means that this has been completed. And she gets 2,000 for each cargo cube that wasn't jettisoned. And it wasn't jettisoned because she had cargo space, so she had to take it. So that's 4,000. And she gets a fame point for it. So she gets to keep that. And she gets 4,000 credits for that successful smuggling mission. So there you go. Well, it wasn't a smuggling mission, but it became a smuggling mission in the end because of that trade embargo. So she's now got 8,000 credits, which is enough for a new ship. She has to stop there because she completed a mission. And now what the idea is, what's she going to do now? So she doesn't have a mission. She could do with picking one up, and we could do with doing a little bit of exploration really, but I think we'll have to brave Blench. So we'll roll and we'll see what we get. We'll use one of these, put it on an engine. That's a D8 Halon engine. She does have 2 GTS. So she rolls a 1, so it's going to be 5 with the 2 GTS that she's got. And she's just going to go, first of all, she's going to go 1 into here. As soon as she goes into here, we've got to roll for the Ice Comet. And that's a D6. Now, what it is with Ice Comets is they can pass through and not damage your ship. But if they end up on the same space as your ship, so if we roll a 2 here, it will destroy the ship. If we roll a 4 or whatever, it'll just carry on, and it's just like it missed you, yeah? But if it lands on the same space, then you're in trouble. So we've got to roll a D6 here, and we do not want a 2. So we'll roll a blue dice, and we rolled a 4, thankfully. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it moves to here. Yep. And that causes us some problems because it's pretty much right in our way now. What we'll do is we'll follow it round. I think we can fly through it. So we moved 1 and we've got to move 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that's fine. We're on the edge here and we're going to search here. We're going to spend an energy and we're going to have a look at what is in here. So I'll move that out of the way. We've already done a cut for these, so we'll just pick what's on the top. And we have a dead planet, the ruins of Drelmoth, a dead world. So again, we'll get 4 artifacts on here. It's got a mission point. It's also got an exploration token. And yes, we can excavate. So looking at here, we want the Y, and that's the Y there. So it does go the right way up. So that pops in there. Excellent stuff. And we need one of these. I'll just give them a quick shuffle on the piece of card, pick one out. That can go there. Whoop. Always knocking them over. So there we are, done that. And I think we can explore again. So we're going to spend another energy, put us down to 8. Let's get some of these out. Let's be having a look. So this is going to be the Expedor Gate. And yeah, just got a mission point on it. And otherwise it's just sat there in empty space. So that is a... don't think you can see that because it's in the ice asteroid itself and that's in the way, but it is a arrow. So this is going to go the right way up as well, and it just fits in. So excellent. So, and I think she could use that Expedor Gate, to be honest, and she can fly to one of the other gates. So what we will do is we'll put that back up here so we can see it. And I think we'll do, is there anywhere I could put this where we can see what we roll? I think that'll do. Let's roll a d8. We roll a 2. Gosh, she's rolling appallingly badly. So that's going to be 6. So 1, 2, 3 over a mission point. Give it another cut. 1, 2, 3. And we'll have a look at those later on. So we've gone, so we're going 6, aren't we? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 into the Expedor Gate, and I think we will go to the Deltus Gate. Okay, let me move the camera, won't be a second. Here we are at the Deltus Gate. That was our 5th movement point to pass through the gate, and we've got one more, so we'll just move 1 to here. We'll head towards Lunari, I think. So let's use our final engine. Pop that on. See if we can get a better roll than we have been doing. So we'll just pop that on there. And yes, finally rolls an 8. Excellent. So that should get her to Lunari easy enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we will stop on that mission point, get ourselves 3 more missions to have a look at. 1, 2, 3, and we will stay there. I think I didn't pick up those. Main reason is Mr. Enforcer's knocking around, so let's wait till he mogs off, and then I think she will actually pick those up and sell them. Or she may pick those up, yeah, pick those up, sell them. That'll make her an outlaw, and if she's an outlaw, that means Cinderbeard and the Scoundrel will not target her, and she can head towards either Loath or the Smuggler's Den, I think. So we'll try that out. We're getting towards the end of the game, so her turning into an outlaw, I don't think it'll be too bad for her. So finish that. And yeah, so what we'll do is we won't use that, that'll stay armed. We'll pick those up. We're not going to use a disruptor field or recall. We'll stay on planet, we'll have a business phase, and I think she'll get herself a new ship, I think. Okay, so that's it for the action phase. Next up, it's the business phase. And here we are at the business phase. So let's disarm these, take them off her engine, pop them there, and yep, she gets all her energy back. She's on a planet, And she's going to buy a new ship. So just be a moment, I'll be back shortly. And here we are with her new ship, the Constant Sorrow. Let's have a look at her. So she's got energy of 16, which is good. She's only got an impulse of 1, but she's got a hold of 16, which is excellent. So we've put all of her outfits and mods in there. That's going to cost her 8,000 credits. So pop them back in there. And she's got her new ship. Let's have a look at what her new special ability is with the ship. And it is a particle ray beam. Fire a searing blast of energy. Pick a single straight line of 8 spaces extending from your ship. As an action, spend 3 energy and roll a d20. 1 to 4, nothing happens because of a capacitor failure. 5 to 10, you roll a d8 for damage. 12 to 19, you roll a d12 for damage. And on a 20, you roll a d20 for damage. All ships in the line are affected by the attack. The attack passes through all borders and does not require line of sight. Particle ray beam cannot be combined with other attacks. So this is pretty good. So that'll be her weapon of last resort, her particle beam. So sounds funky. All right, let's have a look at the miniature. So this is the Constant Sorrow, which looks a little bit like Thunderbird 2 to me. So there you are, the Constant Sorrow. We'll put that across on Lunari. And everybody's got a tier 3 ship now, which means she gets a fame point. So she got a fame point for the transport mission and the fame point for a new ship. So that's 2 fame points for her during the status phase. We've got no money, so we're not going to buy anything else. So, yeah, let's get straight into the status phase. And here we are at the status phase. So she too becomes a Captain Adept along with Aqua Scion. They're still lagging behind a bit, but perhaps we can do something with, you know, to get them a bit more fame during the last few episodes, because we're nearly there now. This game, it does speed up. Once you get a tier 3 ship, then, you know, you can really, better engines and better weapons and stuff, you really do start racking up the fame points. So it should just be a couple of episodes now before we actually call it a day. All right, so got her 2 fame points. We've done that. She didn't use any of these, so we didn't have to refresh those. We will arm her tokens. That costs 3 energy, but she gets it back because she is on a planet. She gets her impulse back. And that is that, I think. Apart from, let's get her new mission. Remember that coerce there, that is, that's a captain in need. We need to get to Kai. Okay, so perhaps we could pick those, funnily enough, perhaps we could pick up those 2 cyber, go to Kai, and actually trade them for something else. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look at these. So we've got an assist, thief, boost, assassin, transport. We'll look at the bad one, private eye. We'll look at these baddie ones. Thief, track down and acquire items. A man shrouded in shadow appears before you. I have a job for you. We've been watching Governor Mulvor for some time. We need you to acquire evidence of his plans for a coup d'etat. Target second player on your left. Yeah, I don't like doing those. Do them if we have to. Boom! Drop and detonate explosives. It's not that the captain has angered me, no. It's that he's broken the rules and we can't have that, can we? The velvety voice says, a little too politely. Fly to a mission point, any lawful planet. Put detonator on this card. Use 1 damage token. Target second player on your left. Again, I'd rather avoid that. Let's see what this assassin is. Hunt and destroy a target. A small nervous looking man walks up to you. I need someone taken care of, he stammers. You nod. I don't mean actually taken care of. though. I mean killed. You nod again. The second player on your left. Oh, God. These are... not the assassin. Right. Who's the second player on her left? It's actually... it's actually Cobra Hex. So, should we steal something from Cobra Hex? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try and steal something from Cobra Hex. Plus, they'll be going in roughly the same direction. They'll both be heading towards Loth, I think. So, yeah, we'll take that one. Why not, for a laugh? I think we've got another thief one. Yes, we had a thief one earlier. So, we will do thief, and let's see if we can steal something from Cobra Hex this time. We'll get rid of all the others. Put them over there. And that is it, I think, for her status phase. And all we've got left is the Scoundrel and good old Cinderbeard. So let's get back to the board and see what they're going to do. And here we are. So I think we'll do the Scoundrel first. He's there. And he is going to move 9. And he's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to try and get through this shield. Remember, it is allowed. And he has to roll a d20. So we'll roll a d20. See if he manages it. A 17. I think he's obviously done that. But I've just got to check. Just got to check exactly what the outcome is. Won't be a second. Ooh, he nearly made it through undetected, but not quite. So that is an extra 1,000 bounty. But he did get through. And we'll put that onto his card. So he now has 3,000 bounty as a Scoundrel. He's going to move another one. So he's right next to our friend, the Merchant. And he's going to attack. So let's have a look at the NPC card. He attacks with 2d12 blasters, and the Merchant defends with 1d12 of a shield. So let's roll these 2 blasters. A 5 and a 1, 6. Absolutely rubbish, son. And we get to roll a d12 for the Merchant, and he gets a 7. So his shields save him because the Scoundrel couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo. Alright, so he's attacked. Now he will flee. And he flees, I think, is it 8? Just check his card. Attack and flee. Yeah, move 8 spaces towards Loth. So that's what he's going to do. And he's going to go directly. He's going to try and escape through this nebula here. But he's got to go 1, 2, then he's got to roll again because he's gone through the planetary shield. Oh, a 20, so he gets out undetected. Well played, sir. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he gets back safely to Loth after his absolutely rubbish heist, where he didn't manage to rip off the Merchant at all. So hard luck, son. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll move on to good old Cinderbeard. And the nearest to Cinderbeard again is this guy. So Cinderbeard, what does he get to go? Just have a look. Moves 12 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he does exactly the same thing, but he's got a roll for going through the planetary shield as well. And he rolls a 20. Bloody hell. Oh, blimey. So he gets through undetected, and he attacks. So he attacks with 2d12 as well. He gets a 1. which is just as good as the Scoundrel, and again a 5, so it's 6. He scores exactly the same as the Scoundrel as well, and we roll a d12 for the shields of the Merchant, and he rolls a 6. So again, these guys, Cinderbeard and the Scoundrel, are just rubbish, aren't they? So he goes back 10 spaces, he flees 10, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back in here, but he did come out again, so he's got to roll a d20 again. Well, I get another 20. Okay. It's 3 20s in a row. Oh my god. So he got in and out undetected. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Cinderbeard. If you could actually shoot straight, blimey. How did he get in and out there? That is 3 20s in a row. I do not believe it. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. God, I can roll dice, can't I? I can roll dice. Unfortunately, it was for the NPCs. But, yeah, there you go. And to be fair, I did roll very crap for them on their blasters. It was just getting in and out of planetary shields that I rolled really well for them. So I think on the planetary shields there, I rolled a 17 and 3 20s. Dear me. Okay, right. So, yes, they attacked the Merchant. The Merchant's been exceedingly lucky. And despite being targeted twice, has gotten away with it. And that is the end of this particular episode of Xayah, Legends of a Drift System. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit weird, especially with the old rolling there at some points. Wasn't a very good turn for Aquascion. She still ended up with a couple of cyber, which is under trade embargo. So you'll probably have to jettison that next turn. And yeah, we've got a new ship for Vesvirgo. And she did complete one of her missions, so she got a couple of fame points, but that pales into insignificance against Cobra Hex, who got 3 fame points, 2 for missions, 1 for rolling a natural 20. He's moved up to Kemplar 2. He's getting ready to take on the Scoundrel and the Cinderbeard, but once again they're on the planet Loth. So he might have to sort something out there, because they keep running to Loth all the time. He might actually have to get a bounty and actually enter Loth in order to fight these guys. But which seems a bit odd, really, doesn't it? You know, he's taking out the bad guys, but he's becomes an outlaw in the process. Oh, now mind you, I suppose he could be, yeah, he's, you know, a loose cannon. His Cobra Hex is a loose cannon. They're telling him not to go to Loth, but he's like, to hell with you pencil pushing nobodies at like City Hall. I'm going in and I'm taking them out. So yeah, perhaps it does work. Johnny did okay, Johnny Neptune. He's got to Dorovin 5. He'll just carry on with his trading. Don't know why he's getting famous for just trading, but I suppose that's the way it is. Look at Jeff Bezos. He's getting billions just through trading and getting famous, so he's just following that sort of template, isn't he, Johnny? Alright, so that is it for episode 11. I hope you will join me for episode 12. Thank you for watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions, for all the views, for all the likes and the dislikes. You're still watching. And thank you for all the help and support. If you've noticed any errors or anything you want clarification on, by all means, put it down in the comments, and I will try and fix it for next turn, or I will at least explain what I was trying to do. Other than that, anybody who's been across to Board Game Links to upvote the site, thank you. And similarly, anybody who's liked the video threads at BGG, Drop Geek Gold, made a comment, anything of that nature, thank you so much. Other than that, follow us on Twitter, on Instagram and Facebook, thank you. And as I say, I hope you will join me next time for episode 12 of Xayah, Legends of a Drift System. Until then, this is me, Catweazle, saying toodaloo. Bye.